Gannett celebrated the opening of its $50 million printing complex in Johnson City shortly after it went into operation in mid-2006. The facility was built where an Endicott Johnson shoe factory once stood. The so-called brownfield site was cleaned up as part of a state program to redevelop old industrial properties. The plant consolidated printing operations for the Binghamton Press and Sun-Bulletin, the Elmira Star-Gazette, and the Ithaca Journal. It represented a major technological leap forward for the central New York newspapers, which had been using antiquated printing presses that were increasingly difficult to operate and maintain. The new equipment meant newspaper readers would see more color pictures than they had ever seen in the past. Page images were burned onto heat-sensitive aluminum plates. The press weighs about 2 million pounds. The pieces were shipped about 3,800 miles from the KBA factory in Germany to Broome County. Once assembled, the press was about 6 stories tall and 150 feet long. The production facility has about 96,000 square feet of space. Press operators now can oversee the printing jobs using computer displays in the main control room. This might be the only manufacturing facility in the Binghamton area that has actually put out a finished product every day for the past decade. The press is fast. It hits speeds of about 43 feet per second. It can turn out 75,000 completed papers in an hour. They say that works out to about 12 newspapers per second. In addition to the 3 Gannett newspapers, it also prints regional papers under contract to other companies. The plant also handles commercial printing jobs. The operation uses a lot of ink, especially black ink, but there are tanks as well for the other basic colors. And of course, the facility goes through plenty of paper. Each of the rolls weighs more than a ton. The paper on each roll is about 12 miles long. That's enough to run from the printing facility in Johnson City all the way to Appalachian. There's plenty of storage space for all that newsprint, and they also have a storage area for pre-printed advertising sections that are brought to the facility several days ahead before they're needed to be inserted into your newspaper. Special equipment is used to move the giant rolls of paper into place so they can be loaded onto the press. It's a complicated process, putting out a newspaper. The completed papers are counted and bundled in the plant's distribution center. Then the newspaper bundles are loaded onto trucks to be delivered to carriers across the region.